What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and let's talk about one of my favorite things in Destiny 2 PvE, a hand cannon. Now, as you guys saw with the title of the video and all that good stuff, we are going to be focusing in on the Midnight Coup hand cannon. This is a 140 reprisal hand cannon like all these brave weapons, and this is specifically from the Leviathan raid. For one, this is kinetic, so it won't have any of that energy type nonsense and synergy you may be wanting here. This is a unfortunate part of it, but at the same time, my kinetic Fatebringer is still my favorite hand cannon in the game, and that isn't tied to any subclass, let alone has any origin trait. Now, we did mention Fatebringer, and there needs to be something said here. I don't think Midnight Coup is going to be better than Fatebringer. I still think that is a better PvE hand cannon, but PvP, there is the aim assistance stat, but that's not relevant to this video. That could make it better, but altogether, there's nothing here that's going to sway me from Fatebringer, even if it has the origin trait Indomitability, which more on if you guys have no idea what that does. But yeah, in order to get this weapon, participate in the Into the Light activity. So the end chests at the each 10 waves of onslaught is a place you can get this. To focus your drops around Midnight Coup in this case, be sure to attune after you complete the quest from our site, and then you can also cash in your brave tokens, 10 a pop, at the chest near Lord Shaxx. Again, attunements work better in my opinion, or at least from what I've seen and felt in onslaught. When it comes to this RNG chest, I feel like attunements aren't really a thing, so just keep that in mind on my personal preference. But yeah, pretty much that's how you get this weapon. Let's jump in and talk about all the perks this weapon can roll with. Now we'll be labeling it so you guys can follow. All the way to the right, we're going to start off with the origin traits. Indomitability. Now this is a knockoff of Braid Herons, but in this case, final blows grant grenade energy when you're playing a light subclass, and melee energy when you're playing a dark subclass. This is a 5% gain. Now, is this going to be a great origin trait? Of course. But for me, I don't think it's enough to kind of sway the, I guess you could say, desire of a kinetic hand cannon away from Fatebringer, for example. This is something I have. That is a Vault of Glass hand cannon, and I will be mentioning that throughout this video. Now, next to that, in column 4, we have Desperate Measures, Kinetic Tremors, One for All, Zen Moment, Opening Shot, Rampage, and Frenzy. Over in column 3, next to that, we have Firefly, Explosive Payload, Shoot to Loot, Moving Target, Outlaw, Attrition Orbs, and Enlighten Action. For magazines in column 2, we have Appended Mag, Tactical Mag, Flared Magwell, Accurized Sights, Extended Mag, Steady Rounds, and Alloy Magazine. And when it comes to your barrel of choice, guys, specifically keep stats in mind when it came to range and handling in certain cases, and stability. Pretty much I'm going to be rocking a small bore in this case. It's usually what I go for when it comes to hand cannons in PvE. If you guys want, Arrowhead Break is another good one to shake things up if you want more stability from your barrel. Now let's showcase the god rolls. Now there are two different ones, as you guys can see. Small bore, Tactical Mag, Firefly are going to be the main 3 that are not changing, and then the range master. But for the number 1 god roll, in my opinion, I just feel like it works a lot better here. Frenzy. We are going with Frenzy as this damage buff. This is a 15% increased damage, as well as handling and reload speed are buffed alongside your damage output. For a hand cannon, I find this incredible. And if you guys want something that could potentially give you a little bit more damage, or depending on how Firefly may stack, depending on how your build is going, you could use Desperate Measures. This will lead up to a 30% damage bonus. 10% per stack, so 1 stack is 10%, 2 stacks is 20%, 3 stacks is 30%. That is another option when it comes to using, or at least getting, a god roll for Midnight Coup. Again, Frenzy in this case is good or reliable. The reload speed for a hand cannon is going to be great. The stats on the reload of a hand cannon as is not the best, even though Tactical Mag will help it, and you could do loaders, but Frenzy and the damage output is great for a god roll, and kind of the one I lean for the most. But overall, for a PvE hand cannon, guys, do not sleep on these bad boys. They are incredible. Midnight Coup is certainly going to be one of those great hand cannons to get. And for whatever reason, if you guys are new or haven't really been playing much, or haven't got a chance to get into the Vault of Glass raid to pick up a Fatebringer, for example, this is a great secondary option that is going to be a solid addition to loadouts if you guys want to use a kinetic hand cannon. Again, kinetics do need a little bit more buffs in certain ways. I don't know how they do that. You are sacrificing some build synergy. Hopefully Prismatic addresses that. Hopefully, I think it seems like it will in some degree. But yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below on this god roll or god rolls. What are your thoughts? Maybe some things you'll change, or maybe there's something I'm not seeing, because maybe there is a better roll, or at least different perk that I left out that I was pretty much undermining. Leave a comment down below. If you guys also enjoyed this video and found this video informative, be sure to drop this video a like. Helps out the video a ton. And for more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell to be notified when I do drop more content. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on this one. I hope you guys have a good one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.